Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick. Good morning, panel.
Hello.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
I am
better.
so cold right now. We had a couple days where it was actually in the mid 40s.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that felt like springtime for a little bit. But yeah, that went away and it's freezing again. So not cool weather. Actually, it is cool, but that's not the point. Anyways, but yes, it is another wonderful Sunday. We have been around through another week. I must say, January felt like the longest month ever. Literally, just like in my life, it felt like the longest month ever. It was insane. And there was a lot of tragedies in January. And I swear January just spit one more out before we hit in February. It was insane. But so our hearts go out to everybody that's been affected by all these many tragedies throughout the month. But it is, like I said, a new Sunday, a new Good Morning Brick World. I am so happy that all of you are here with us. We appreciate all of you very much. So yeah, it is February. It's February 2nd. And February, there are different things going on. And one of them is Black History Month. And, you know, we like to, obviously, we do this every year. Obviously, we like to acknowledge Black history. And, you know, when we can, obviously, highlight Black artists, Black art. But also every year, we also say that every month is Black History Month. We just obviously have a month dedicated to it, you know, kind of officially, so to speak. So, but yes, every month is Black History Month. But we do like to highlight things throughout February. Also, there was a bunch of new releases that came out in the Lego store, and we had some reveals that we will talk about. We do have a pretty packed show, actually, with some releases, with some news, some stuff on the bulletin board, stuff to share. But also, even though it isn't here yet, Valentine's Day is also in February. So if you have
right around the corner,
yes,
to ask for your Valentine.
Yes. So yes, if you have a loved one, make sure you go and do something special for them. And just like with everything else, every day should be Valentine's Day. And I don't mean like every day you should go out and buy your loved one a gift, unless you're just rich like that. But definitely on Valentine's Day, it's nice at least just take a little special time out and give a little extra loving to that person. If you're single, then just give a little extra loving to yourself. You know what I mean? Just make sure nobody's watching.
Give yourself an extra little kiss and hug.
There you go.
And it's also Super Bowl Sunday this month.
Oh my gosh.
Every Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. So definitely, it's a pretty packed month with things, and then there's other stuff that we're not even thinking about. I mean, there's always going on, but yeah, it is a pretty wonderful month. But yeah, before we get the show started, let me just go around the panel because speaking of like the longest month ever, it just feels like it's been forever since we had a show.
it does, right?
It's weird how when you miss something that you normally do constantly, how crazy it can feel, you know, sometimes, you know, it does. I mean, normally something like this, I would say the time went by really fast, and like here we are again. But first, like I said, I don't know if it's just because of the month or whatever, but like it just really took a long time for some reason. It felt like it did. So. But anyways, LegoLongoria, how have you been?
Oh, I've been pretty good, man. Just wrapping up my mock for Atlanta BrickCon, which is also the same weekend as Super Bowl, which is going to be kind of weird. I don't think anybody's going to show up on Sunday.
I mean, actually, you'd be surprised. There was a lot of people last time, and then we just left early and made it back in time for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
I'm probably going to sound pretty ignorant about this, but I can't remember. Like, does this happen every year? Because are they both the same dates every year?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe last year was the same thing.
Yep.
I would move the con.
I would too,
because you know the Super Bowl is not moving. So
the weekend before, weekend after.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true.
Okay. Well, like there was an issue like last year. There's a big like winter storm as well, like where roads froze over up in like Nashville. At the Chattanooga one, they moved a whole nother month so that their whoever they were showing off to be there, and they moved it to Mother's Day, and I'm like, go on Mother's Day. People really want to break.
Dude, people ain't ghosting their mamas, dude. So that wasn't a good day to pick either. You know what else is kind of wild though, since we've been gone, is the amount of snow that the South got. My mom lives down in Pensacola, and she was telling me about nobody could do anything because they don't have like plows and stuff like we do. You know what I mean? But it wasn't just obviously in Pensacola, Florida. Like it was New Orleans, Texas got snow. So you know what I mean?
A lot, man. New Orleans got like 9 inches or something like that.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is like, look, for a lot of us, especially up north and stuff, like it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like we see it all the time, but for them, it was pretty magical. You know what I mean? I can't imagine being a kid down in the South and then having at least a couple of days of just playing in snow. You know what I mean? And you never get to do that. You know what I mean? So good on them. But yeah, everything else going good? Andrew?
Everything else going good, man. Just
right on. Drewdawgs, what about you, man? How's things going with you?
It's been good. We're now like 92 or 91 days away from the wedding.
Getting close.
So that's good. Still planning the honeymoon. We already got tickets to go there, and we got our Airbnbs and stuff like that. Nice. But now I'm just planning all the fine details. It's just busy at work, busy doing wedding stuff.
Busy. What about you, Brick Babe? You guys ready?
That's her answer.
Yeah, you're ready. It's been a good week. It's like I'm grateful. The house situation is moving forward.
Good.
That's a good thing. Yeah. And on a different note, I know a lot of people have asked, but my health has drastically taken a turn for the worse. So that's rough for Mo and I. But I'm not feeling well right now. But other than that, it's been good. So it's been good. But that's what's going on with me, guys.
Yeah, look, and obviously your health is the most important thing. But people also need to understand that, and I always say, I can only see things through my perspective. So when I watch a lot of content creators, sometimes you get lost in thinking like they're not just somebody on a screen, like we're people with lives and things happen, you know what I mean? And look, I myself have been really contemplating like taking a break, not like for like a long time, but just like giving myself a rest, you know what I mean? But it's difficult, because just all kinds of different reasons, but we get caught up in this and it's like a momentum, you know what I mean? And it's not even about like attention. It's just about like, again, a routine of something that you do and your interaction and these things that you have with everybody. But yeah, it's one of these things that people we need to understand, like sometimes we do need a break. Now, whether or not we take the breaks, I hope I'm looking at you right now, Brick Babe. No, I'm just kidding. But no, whether or not we take them, that's a whole different story.
Don't stop.
So, I know. But listen, obviously, if we all understand if you do need to take a break or anything like that. So okay. So just don't even sweat that. Everybody loves you and understands.
That is not true that everybody loves me, but
well, I could definitely get in that camp with you too. But that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody has to love everybody.
Just kidding.
But anyways, I guess now we should go ahead and get into the highs, hellos. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna get into the bulletin board, then we'll get into the highs, hellos. Now worries. So look. The first thing I actually had on the bulletin board was something LegoLongoria actually just mentioned was Atlanta BrickCon. So if you're in the area, if you can make it, there's going to be a lot of creators there, a lot of A-falls, a lot of T-falls, a lot of mocks. I'm sure a lot of stuff to buy. So if you can make it, definitely make it. And like Andrew had said, that's going to be next Sunday.
Next Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
I was like, wait, what's Sunday?
Yeah, come check me out and I'll give you a sticker.
There you go.
Woo, nice.
Sticker, winner, chicken dinner. All right, we'll start off obviously by saying, as always, thank you to the replay gang. We appreciate you guys very much. You're always showing how strong your replay game is. Please support the co-host. Links to just their stuff is in the description below. We would really appreciate if you go support them in any way that you can. If you'd like to support me, support the channel, support any of the endeavors that I do on here, you can become a member. You can like the stream. You can, I don't know, anything, any kind of engagement always helps. If you do a super chat, we have like more. I've actually made a couple new super clips. I think I did see a new member out there. I just haven't gotten to the chat yet, but we will get there. But yeah, anything you can do to support the channel is always appreciated. If you would like your sigfig to be in the Good Morning Brick World intro, which is a new one every Sunday, sometimes your sigfig could be in one of my city videos. It could be in a stop motion video if I make those periodically. But if you would like your sigfig to be in any of these things, you can send them to my PO box in the description below. All right, so a couple other things I wanted to mention on the bulletin board real quick. One of the things I was going to put in the news, but I said screw it, and I decided to just put it in the bulletin board anyways. Where is it? Let me see. Where did I put it? I've got like 15 things open right now. So you have to please excuse me. Okay, here we go. So it's this tab here, and then that tab there. Okay. Let me share the screen. And all right, we don't need the volume. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share was a very cool mosaic built for our friend Miles Turner.
Wow. Do you know who built it?
Oh, that's cool. Are those all figures?
Sorry, I had to turn the volume down. Oh wait. Oh, geez. Yeah, dude, this mosaic is insane.
Wow.
And so, and he was at Brick Chicago. I know, look at that dude. But he was at Chicago last year.
Yep.
Of course, he was there as a year. I didn't get to go. But everybody that met him and talked to him and stuff said he was the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
Very down to earth. And look, I've followed him on Instagram now, and just from his post, you could tell this guy. I mean, he's a confident guy, but he doesn't have like ego. You know what I mean? Like, he's just so cool. Like, the dude dresses up, man. The cosplays and Star Wars and stuff, man. Like, he's obviously he's a Lego fan. So big shout out to the guy that did the mosaic, and also to Miles, man. So the other thing I wanted to share was something from Brick Babe, from the Brown Sugar Bricks Instagram page. Please go follow them. So in celebration of Black History Month, doing a little thing here. It says, let's celebrate Black History Month with positivity. Did you want to read this? I didn't want to
You can read it. You got it.
Okay. I didn't want to steal your thunder.
Not at all, sir.
Let's celebrate Black History Month with positivity, creativity, and bricks. From February 1st to 28th, join us in honoring Black history, life, and culture through your amazing Lego builds. Here's how to participate. So create a positive Lego post, current or past, inspired by Black history, Black life, or Black culture. 2, share your post and feel free to collaborate with Brown Sugar Bricks. 3, use the hashtag Brick Black History or tag Brown Sugar Bricks and the Brick Babe so we can celebrate your creations. So yeah, really awesome stuff. So definitely very cool thing that Brick Babe and Brown Sugar Bricks are doing.
Thank you, Hive.
Oh, yes. No, thank you for being an awesome part of the community. Because as per usual, you rock.
Thank you, Hive. Drew, it's your turn.
What? Oh, it took me a second to get that. Hold on a minute.
Where is he?
There we go. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
All right, so let me
pass. Can I get a lifeline?
Oh, goodness. I know, right? I feel like we got bearded bricks up in here. All right, so why don't we go ahead and get into the highs, hellos, how are yous, and good mornings, and then we'll get into the rest of the show. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, There was one other thing I was going to mention. I almost forgot. Let me put myself on the big screen so I can show this to everybody. So since we missed the end of the month last month, we're going to do a member giveaway today. And this is what we'll be giving away to the members today. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that was supposed to be with the modular. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. Not only you get a truck, 2 minifigs, but then you get these other little things like art. You get this jukebox.
Wait, really cool. You said the music one?
I think this is the one that went with the jazz club, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, flip it around. I never noticed that art piece is a saxophone.
Yeah. And then
I never picked up on that.
Nightstand. I don't know if that's a print or a sticker, but that's still pretty cool. I mean, look, I remember I wanted, and there's I think a piano in there too. It looks like a piano's back in there. So I remember I wanted this for a long. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't turn off my my notification.
That was probably my fault. Sorry.
That's all, no, it's not your fault. I didn't turn off my notification.
Well, it's my fault that you got one.
But anyway, so that will be the giveaway for the members today. Because as always, we appreciate you guys very, very much. All right, let's go ahead and get into the good mornings. So I see we got Coop out there. What is going on, Coop? Good morning to you.
Hello,
appreciate
Coop.
you, my friend. Let's see here. We got Brian out there. Good morning. I was like, feels quiet. Why does it feel quiet? Oh, I was like, Drew, you got one job, dude.
Oh, yes.
I'm just kidding, man.
It's been so long now.
I know, man.
You lost it.
I'm just messing with you. Anyways, but good morning to Brian. Good morning, Brian. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Let's see here. Good morning, Sparky. How you doing, my friend?
Hello,
we got my Bricks and me, a member for 10 months.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my goodness. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Rob Claxton in the house. What's up, Rob?
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. We got Click and Cliff out there. Says, yo, good morning, everybody.
Yo.
Good morning, friend. Christine Harper. Good morning. Oh, speaking of Christine, it was her birthday not too long ago. And it reminded me that Brick Babe sent me the celebrations to do. And it was a pretty long one. There was a whole bunch of birthdays on there.
We had 3 weeks in there.
I know, it was great. It was great. It was like, I was like, oh yeah, happy birthday. So hopefully we didn't miss anybody, but if we did, by accident, or maybe we just didn't see or whatever, definitely, message one of us and we'll make sure you're on the next one. So let's see, here was I. Christine Harper, good morning. Dude Jude, what is going on, Dude Jude? How you doing, my friend? Andre, good morning. Says good morning, Brick Road, and hello to all in the chat. There, I was like, I thought I saw there was a new member on here somewhere. Ray, thank you so much. Whoa.
That.
my fingers slipped on the record scratching.
That was hilarious.
I know, right? So let's go ahead and we will. I was like, she can do a super clip maybe instead of just the Devastator. We haven't done the Vader one in a long time. Let's do this.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
I don't know what it is, but the Good Morning Brick World song behind Vader's voice sounded pretty good.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
copyrighted now.
Yeah, I know, right? Dang it. But thank you so much, Renee. We always appreciate you very, very, very much. And good morning, Brick Dynasty. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Fall Equinox. Good morning. Countdown to Atlanta BrickCon has begun.
Yeah.
Yes, another Atlanta BrickCon alumni there. Let's see here. Cajun A-Fall, good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Austin Bricks, what is going on, my friend?
What's up?
How you doing? Good morning. Alternate candidate, good morning to you. Scott's Blocks, good morning to you. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all.
There.
Scott's Blocks. Did I say Scott's Blocks twice? I did. But
Scott's.
Good morning to you twice. Let's see here. Where am I? Big Nate Bricks. What's that?
No, it's Drew said Scott's Tots from The Office. I was like, did they ever get their scholarships?
Awkward.
Let's see. Big Nate Bricks, good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Macro, what is going on? Good morning,
Hello
Day to you all, each and every one of you. We appreciate you very much, Macro. Let's see the chef. What's going on, chef? What's cooking? What's cooking?
She F.
Thank you for being here, my friend. Stephanie, good morning to you. Southern Brick Guy, good morning to you. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you very, very much. Joel's, good morning.
Gio.
I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for being here. Smokey says, I thought Super Bowl Sunday was next weekend. It is.
It is.
It is.
It is. Obviously, somewhere along the lines, either it was a misunderstanding or I just said something that was wrong.
Every Sunday.
It happens.
Super Bowl Sunday.
A lot. Joel's Bricks in the house.
Joel.
Yo, good morning to you.
Hello, hello.
See here. Nick and Bricks. Speaking of weather, I like my seasons. Winter should be cold. Agreed. I mean,
I like my seasons like my meat seasoned.
I agree. I agree. I think that probably would have sounded better if you would have been like, I like my meat like I like my weather.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Seasoned.
But
it works. I like my
matter.
seasons like my meat seasoned.
Seasoned meat's just good anyways. But I'm petty. I do like a cold.
You don't like boiled chicken?
You
You just boil it in water and it's done.
Don't get me on a food rabbit hole, man, please. Because it'll make me hungry
No salt,
and
no
it'll
nothing. Just
totally
chicken
derail
boiled.
the show. No. Look, but I do like a cold winter, but not too cold and not too long.
Not too cold, not too winter.
Yeah. I mean, fall and spring are always my favorite times of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best time, best weather. Anyways, even though fall is kind of depressing. But anyways, let's see here. Padawan, what's going on? Good
There he is.
Good, my friend.
The one and only Padawan.
Well,
The
Camel
HQ
City
of
Brick House.
Padawans.
Camel City Brick House in the Brick House.
Hello.
Good morning. How you doing? Ultra Bricks, what's going on? Afternoon to you as well. Let's see here. Renee says we are heading to Atlanta BrickCon on Friday. Have tickets for Saturday. Rock on, rock on.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's hear Hive sing the Barney song. I love you. You love me. We're a big happy family.
Mm.
You'll have to give me a look. Normally, I wouldn't say this because you guys know me. I can't wait. That's not going to sound right. I was going to say I'm not about the money, but I mean, I am about some money. But look, if you want me to sing a Barney song, you're going to have to give me a donation. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
But what? How much of a donation?
I'll dance, monkey dance. I'll dance. You know what I mean?
We should have a tier here. So like,
but you gotta throw some coins at me, man. I mean,
Yeah, like
$15 Hive twerks to Barney.
Wait, whoa. Anything about twerking? I mean, look, you can put a price on anything.
Yeah.
But $15 ain't gonna get a twerk. I'm sorry.
It'll get a twerk, just not twerking.
And besides, look, that was probably more for like pure fury.
There you go.
Yeah. Like this is a family show, and we don't need to be me shaking my booty all up in the camera right now. Okay.
Well,
Get you $15.
You're like $15 is $15, man.
I mean,
Anyways, all right. Like Brick and Brood in the house. Good morning to you, my friend.
Hello
I hope
there.
you're doing well. Andrew puts out some good videos. Definitely go over there and follow him. Obviously, a lot of y'all put out some good stuff, but I can't highlight everybody or the show would be too long. Chess 98 in the house. Hey, Hive, good morning. Been a while since I caught the show. I bought a few things on Whatnot recently, but buying Lego just ain't the same after. I'm so sorry.
Condolences.
I'm so very sorry. Yes, my condolences. That's always definitely a tough thing to deal with. But yes, you have our thoughts, prayers, and condolences. And if you need anything, reach out to me. Let's see here. Where am I? I know how to make a guy feel special. I try, Scott. I
think whiskey is next.
Oh, whiskey. What is going on, Wayne? Good morning to you. I hope you are well, my friend. Let's see. I'm almost at the bottom here. I like seasons too. I just live in a state that skips. Yeah. That's what was weird about living down in Florida. You can kill the music if you want.
okay.
Appreciate it.
Your record scratch. Your record scratch.
Oh yeah, hold on a minute. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the weird thing about living down in Florida, because even though when I lived in Pensacola in the northern part of Florida, it did get cold. I mean, not like cold like up here. Occasionally it would, but not like up here. But it would get cold. But you know, especially once you get further south, like when I was in Key West, because I lived in Key West for a lot of years, and yeah, it's just pretty much like summer and spring all year round.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it is in Texas. It's just hot and hotter.
Yeah, and the great thing about Key West was it is hot, you know, and stuff, but it's not humid in the way it is in the rest of Florida, because you're
it's hot.
You're completely surrounded by water, so you're just constantly getting like the ocean breeze, and you know, from the Gulf and everything. So, yeah, I miss it. But Key West is a very, very expensive place to live. Yeah. So, all right. Well, man. Gosh, you know, oh my goodness, I just noticed Brick Dynasty said $50 seems like a fair price.
Yes.
Look, yes, it is, but like, dude, I don't know. Good Morning Brick World's not the right environment.
65, and he'll do it on Pure Ant Fury.
What mess is this?
I feel kind of cheap.
I feel violated.
I feel a little violated. You know what I mean? Like.
We're just pushing you out there, Hive. We're just pushing you out.
Hater needs his gas, okay?
What the heck? Oh my gosh. Nick and Bricks ain't playing around, dude.
Yeah, no tweaking.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. All right. Well, first,
we should at least get a jig.
Let's do a super clip. And then I'll sing the song.
You should have super clipped Barney.
Well, oh, I know, right? Should I do it? Well, I can't obviously do it now. It takes too long. But yeah, that'd be funny if I actually
listen here, meow.
Let's. Oh man, hold on. No, we can't do that one. That's not gonna work. No. Hold on. I'm trying to find an appropriate clip. Let's just do an easy one. We'll do the enhanced donation clip, and then I'll sing.
Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
All right. Oh boy. I wasn't expect to get my singing voice in. All right, everybody. Should I sing it exactly like how Barney sings it, or should I sing it how like I would sing it?
I think you should sing it how you should sing it.
You need backup vocals? You need background?
Make it your own.
No. I'm not going to drag anybody else into this. It's all good.
Make it your own.
I wish I had one of those little whistles. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. I love you. You love me. Oh, wait. What was the rest of the
happy family.
We're a happy family.
With the great
knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Yeah, that's
it. Man, keep rolling home. I don't know the whole song. I'm sorry.
That was a
great
right there.
Hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say?
Hey, here's your $10 back. You should have never heard
you
that.
You love
singing.
me too.
I'm so sorry. I just do the "I love you, you love me" part.
I love
Nick and Bricks.
you.
I'll twerk for you on Friday if you're in the chat. Okay, just remind me. Just to make up for the bad song. Wow. Anyways, all right. Well, that was exciting. Hopefully, everybody got a kick out of that and doesn't have too many nightmares. It is time to
nightmare.
All right. Scott says, "Oh man, it's totally worth me being late to work for this." Well, I'm glad at least it was worth that.
Yeah.
So let's see. We've got some news to talk about today. So let me get something here. Let me get something ready here. Because a lot of this news has come out already. So we've seen a lot of this stuff. But there is definitely some things that maybe some people have not seen yet. So let me share the screen. And I don't think I need the volume for this either. All right. So first of all, let's talk about Mattel. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about the competition thing. Now, I want to elaborate. By the way, go check out Brothers Brick. Thank you for the news. I don't know if these are biased opinions, but we're just trying to find out actual facts. So a lot of people talk about competition, but we need to preface that there's already been some competition. And even though there's been a competition for a long time with companies like Kobe and Drewbrickz, more recently the Fantasy, and Mega Bloks is another one that's pretty big. But lately there's been like Fantasy, is that what they call them? Fantasy? I don't know. But the biggest one is Funhole. And like there's a multitude of other companies. I know I can't say it without having bad thoughts. But I gotta tell you, I'm extremely impressed with this company, man. Now I've ranted about them a little bit because there have been a couple of sets that look very similar to some other stuff I've seen. But they weren't too big of a rant. But yeah, I'm extremely impressed with Funhole. They have had a lot of people in the community building their stuff. Their modulars are amazing. They have these lights included with them. And even though I still think that their figs are nowhere near even in any kind of comparison to our Lego minifigs, they're kind of growing on me a little bit. I can't lie. I don't know what it is.
The little pot belly ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's because they're getting a much more wide variety of different characters now. Maybe it's because the sets themselves are so good that it's giving me like a biased opinion on them. I don't know exactly. And like I said, they still don't even compare even remotely to like a minifig. But so, but now Mattel is doing this. Now, I mentioned this the other night. One of the things that I think it was Super Lego Day. But anyways, they were talking about how it was funny that Mattel announced this on Lego Day.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That's smart marketing. I mean,
yeah, no, it is, man. And just their wording about everything too was very funny. Because they were definitely taking a jab at Lego. So, not going to get into like too much of this article or anything like that. I just wanted to highlight that. Look, even if Lego can stay on top and still just keep being the top dog and the best and whatever, I just don't know how all these different companies aren't going to start eating into their profits.
I know.
It'd be one thing if they're just lame, but dude, think about something real quick. If we're looking at a lot of this, I know not Lego purists, nothing's going to sway them. But like, if a lot of us are looking at these other companies, like, yeah, I really like that modular. I'm really thinking about getting that. Or, hey, I'm really thinking about maybe getting some of these hot rod cars that Mattel is going to put out or whatever. Like, we can't buy everything. So if we're looking at a lot of this stuff, what do you think the normies are going to be looking at? You know what I mean? So,
and I think it's a bigger deal that Mattel came out than, I mean, Funhole has been coming up, but they're an up and a comer, right? They don't really have a name as opposed to Mattel. Like when Mattel does it, it's like, well, that's a big deal.
Yeah, because
Mattel's a bigger deal than the other ones,
Well, and plus Mattel's even a bigger deal than their own company, Mega Bloks. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Mattel, I don't know. We could sit here and debate this, what I'm about to say, but I would at least say Mattel is just as known as Lego as far as
more
toys.
so.
It's same thing with like Hasbro or or Barbie. You know what I mean? Like there's certain names that are just they're ingrained in people's heads, so to speak.
Well, here's the thing with Mattel. Here's the thing with Mattel. Like Lego has to get IPs and stuff. Lego has 11 out. I mean, Mattel has 11 out the break. They got Hot Wheels, Fisher Price, American Girl, Tom Friends, Uno, Masters of the Universe.
Right. And here's another thing too that it's important to note. Because that's a very, very important good point.
Polly Pocket, Mega, and Monster High.
Right. Well,
Barbie could go against
IPs. Look, again, Lego only has so much money to spread out. Like, and they can only make so many. I mean, they're trying, but they can only make so many different IPs and this and that. So obviously, like Mattel, they're going to put that net out, man, and they're going to grab something in pop culture that's going to like. Whatever. Imagine if they work something out with like Taylor Swift or something, you know what I mean? And they get a line of Taylor Swift sets or some crap, you know what I mean? Like they're going to get something that might pull enough people away. Like I said, it doesn't even matter because between all these different brands, Lego's got competition now.
It's kind of good because they may wake up and bring down their prices a little bit because they got competition. Before there was nothing to compete with them, so they were like, I can charge whatever the hell I want, you know.
This is one of the many reasons why I've mentioned like Lego is painting themselves into a corner.
Yep.
Because they've made themselves premium now. And what does premium companies not do? Make their stuff cheaper. You know what I mean? Look, companies in general don't reverse prices. That's not, I mean, you put stuff on sale, clearance, whatever, but they don't just go like, okay, we're not going to sell $250 UCS sets anymore. We're going to drop them back down to like 200 or whatever, you know? So
they get a more affordable line.
They could.
What?
They could, but then how much shelf space are they gonna, need for stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, again, they've gone too fast, too quick. And in my opinion, they got a little too greedy. And like I said, now they've got competition, not to mention the economy, and people's pocketbooks and everything else. So, and then all the other competition that Lego would have normally, whether it's video games or this or that, because I was just reading stuff about video games or just skyrocketing, dominating, you know what I mean? Even beyond like TV and movies and shows and stuff. So anyways, but yeah, it's just something to note. Mattel is stepping up their game as far as the bricks go. They even, even the look really gives you that Lego, it's all its welcome look, right?
Yeah.
That's slick. And they have American Girl stores, so they already have brick and mortar stores as well.
Right. So, okay. The next thing that I wanted to mention on the news was Lego is doing I guess.
It's gorgeous. I wish my car.
I thought this was going to be for like a truck at first.
I did too. I was like,
oh, well, I want the truck. I mean, it's, I don't know. Okay, look, because I know I'm going to sound like a negative Nicholas here, but look, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but Lego just, man, they spread themselves around a lot.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, like, because this obviously this got to cost money.
A lot.
And look, London, Paris, Toronto, like these are a lot of different places. You know what I mean?
Atlanta.
They got probably a 10-person team.
Well, they make multi-billions of dollars every year, so whatever. All right.
Good tax write-off.
Yeah, right. A little bit of news. The Ghostbuster Ecto 1 is available on Amazon right now.
Nice.
So if you're still interested in that, it's currently sold out at the Lego shop. So definitely get in there if you can.
It retired already, right? Didn't it retire?
I thought it did.
Yeah.
I thought it already did. Yeah. Here we go. A new set revealed. I hadn't even seen this until this morning. This is a rad little truck, dude.
Yeah,
I like the color
truck.
scheme going on with the purple and the green, which obviously because of the Hulk. If you need a Thanos or a Hulk figure, which I hate both these in just minifigure form, like they just don't look right unless they're big figs. Something else I thought was kind of funny. Why does the Hulk need a helmet? Because he's wearing it in the truck.
OSHA is like
they're promoting safety.
OSHA.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
OSHA.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
shut
Safety first. Safety first. But anyway, still, how much did it say? $35. Damn.
$35?
Yeah.
I quit.
So they're basically saying, like, if you can't count these two as $5 each, then yeah, they're like, this is $25. And it's really nice. I don't know. We won't get into that. So here's a big thing a lot of people have been talking about, man. Now,
I don't know why they need to make this a set.
Look, I'm not going to mention the price. It's not insane, but it's still kind of expensive. But dude, the set, this is an amazing set. And not because it's an amazing set for different reasons. But if there's something that I am absolutely always enthralled with is science. Because science science can change as new evidence is presented. You know what I mean? Which is the great thing about science. But science is truth. There's no like bias. There's no opinions in science. Just like math. Like there's nothing you're going to say in any language where it's 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 unless you're dumb. But anyways, so this is also just a beautiful set. You know, the aesthetic of it, the art of it, the way everything's coming out the book, you know, the DNA. Look, and you got a bee up there. I swear, my heart, dude, you're just killing me. So definitely good stuff. Dude, we got a new Ninjago city. Or Ninjago modular. Now, this thing's pretty rad. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty rad. But it looks smaller.
It looks very underwhelmed.
I don't know if that's the right word I would have used. But because I was looking this morning, I was looking at Ninjago City Gardens, and I was like, okay, I mean, they're definitely similar, but I don't know what it is about this one. It just doesn't feel as big as the other ones. But maybe it's just, you know,
it's hollow. I'm done.
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, that dude in the purple is going to be worth something.
Oh wow, yeah, that's like, these are all pretty rad figs. Dude, that's really cool too. So look, I don't know if that's all the figs that's coming with it, because I even feel like I feel like there was more last time.
There was.
But I don't know. $250. Look, I mean, obviously $250 is still expensive, but I will say that's Ninjago still seems fairly reasonable compared to a lot of the other stuff. But the thing I noticed, like, even though the price still seems pretty reasonable, like compared to a lot of other stuff, again, it could be me, but it just doesn't seem as girthy as some of the other ones. I don't know. Maybe some of my Ninjago fans will tell me what they think out there. Lego Ninjago City Workshop set, a new play experience in the Ninjago City series. Okay. So here's another new one that came out. Iron Man's Laboratory Hall of Armor. I was mentioning the other night about how I'm very appreciative that they've made more of these, so you can just keep building your Hall of Armor bigger and bigger. It seems like at least half of these are new figs. Wait a minute. Is this only the second Iron Patriot? I can't remember how many Iron Patriots came out. Because remember the one that was expensive? It's like worth money now. It was a poly bag. Or not a poly bag, but like a minifigure bag. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool. I'm sure the price is not cool. $54.
Jeez.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude. Hey, look, they're counting Dummy as a minifig.
Jeez.
Oh. All right, let's move on. At least maybe these are.
Actually, those are all stickers.
Oh. Okay. Well, we already talked about Twilight, so let's not get into that. So I think, yeah, this came out since we've been gone. You know, I like this one a lot. I'm not down with the stickers, but I do like it. I'm probably not gonna be buying it though, but that's okay. What do you guys think? You guys into the Star Wars helmets?
Nope.
No, I don't have any of them.
Yeah, that's another no. I can already tell you, Brickbabe's probably gonna say no.
No.
She's like, what Star Wars?
She's like, what is
Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Even Buggy is like, what Star Wars?
All right, let's go on to some more news here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we got a Spider-Man book coming out with a new fig, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
Spider Rock.
What's the purpose of the tool belt? That's what I don't get.
Look,
he's Spider-Man. He needs a tool belt.
Spider-Man has gone through a lot of iterations over the years, and some of them have been quite dumb. In the 90s, when they tried to get flashy with everything, they gave Spider-Man literally like an armored costume. It looked like he had a bunch of diamonds on him or something like that. It was stupid. And a lot of my friends were like, it's not stupid, it's cool. I'm like, no, it's stupid. I was like, Spider-Man is about flexibility. And, you know, I mean, even though he's strong as hell, I mean, but he's like lightweight, you know what I mean? He just, even though he could fly, he could swing around with the armored suit, it just doesn't make any sense to have armor, you know what I mean? At least back then. Now, if you had like maybe like a thin plated like Kevlar, I don't know, but regardless. But yeah, this is cool. Very cool. Some deep cuts for the Spider-Man fans. Let's see here. I don't know if we talked about the build of a droid before. Hopefully it looks a lot better than that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like for $100, this build of a droid is going to be like that Da Vinci thing. It's just going to look like a carcass.
Yeah.
But you know, it's whatevs. More for the Star Wars fans. Got a Millennium Falcon poly bag.
The heck am I gonna do with that?
A big fig.
Right.
Those are cool.
So Transformer brickheads. Look, something I mentioned the other night, and like it's cool. Don't get me wrong. And at least they went with the Generation 1 stuff. But my whole thing is like, it seems like at least now in the Lego world, it's like Optimus and Bumblebee are going to be like the Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, or the C-3PO and R2-D2, or the Batman and Robin. Like they're going to just be the go-tos for, you know, them when they make stuff. And it's like, where's my Decepticons at, man?
Yeah, we need some Decepticons.
Like, okay, I get you're not going to do Megatron because he turns into a gun. Even though you have trillions of guns with all your minifigs, but whatever. Because here's the thing. Never shot bullets, always shot lasers. But at least give me a sound wave. Like, come on, man. A star scream? Something. This, you know, I don't know what to think about these. I got the last one that came out. I still never built it, but I know now that they made this, they're probably going to eventually make a whole line where people will want to collect, you know, that collector mentality. So a spaceman will come next, or a pirate. Well, they already did the pirate. That's right.
They did a pirate.
That was like a Lego
Pirate's
house,
the one from
right?
the one you can only get over there at the Lego house, right?
You have one, right, Andrew?
Yep, back there.
Ah.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was really exclusive.
I got 2 of them.
Definitely go follow Get Cooped for some news. I started reading this, but obviously this is too much to get into right now. But also, I couldn't remember if Brick Clicker. Oh yeah, I don't remember if we talked about this last time or not. These Disney brickheads. Dude, Eeyore.
I like Eeyore. Eeyore's my favorite.
Eeyore's cool.
Oh my god,
I like Eeyore. Eeyore and Dumbo. That was good.
I know, but Dumbo got some big ears, dude.
Yeah.
Like they take up a lot of space up.
But Eeyore is good. I like Eeyore.
That's a lot of shelf space, man. Eeyore, man. Oh my gosh, Eeyore is so adorable. Yeah. So that's the news, everybody.
Which one's your favorite, Lene?
I'm sorry.
Hey, kitty.
The cat?
No, she's just gonna come back up. I think Dumbo. Yeah, I think Dumbo is one of my faves.
Oh.
Is it your fave? You don't know? Okay.
I was like, put them all on the desk and see which one the cat knocks over.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Super Bowl pick
ready?
when they get like a turtle pick it or something.
I was trying to save them for Saturday morning cartoons. I want to build them, but I got to save them for my Saturday morning builds. They're all cartoons. Oh, well, none of them.
Build them, just record them, and then tag on Saturday.
So I wanted to say hi to a few people that are in the chat that I didn't get to see while I was doing the news. So hopefully I didn't miss anybody here. But Justin, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Stephanie says Mantella's in stores already. The others are online only. It will give them a big leg up. That is a very good, interesting point, Stephanie. Wow. Because because Mattel's online too, but obviously if they've got the leg up in the store, that definitely helps them for sure. I think Mattel's workshop is to keep them in the running with the web bricks and the fun hole, etc. Yeah, I mean, look, clearly the ball is rolling, and there's companies seeing where money could be made taking advantage of like, well, Lego's very expensive. Let's give people an alternate choice. And like I said, fun hole with the lights is a big one. Because they do a wonderful job too, man, of the way they lay them out and everything. It's good stuff.
High quality.
Look at Whiskey Taylor who. Let's see here. No more bricks in the house. What's going on, Harold? How you doing, my friend? I made it. Good morning, Brickroll. Good morning to you too. Oh, Scott.
Do we say never too old for Lego? Do we say hello to them? Have you gotten down that far?
I don't think I've gotten that far yet.
Okay, sorry.
There's a couple other people I think too. 33. Oh yeah, come on, everybody, like the stream for us. That'd be super duper. We appreciate it very much. Let's see. Moving down, Rapture Raccoon. What's going on? What is going on? How you doing? Good morning to you. Who else is out there? I know I saw somebody else too. See, cool concept for Ninjago Gundam Factory. Wow, interesting. I think because there is no middle decking walkway in the open space, just screams. Oh, yeah, you guys talking about the Ninjago? Yeah. Chess, I think I said good morning to you. Says, yeah, this is out only the second Iron Patriot. I mean, so it is only the second one. Interesting. Yeah, because I knew the other one because I used to have it and I either gave it away or sold it because I had a couple of them. Let's see. Raccoon says, once again, we caused these prices. So if we don't stop buying full retail prices, they will continue to charge us ridiculous prices. I mean, look, while I do agree. I just don't like that being like some only factor because that puts the blame on the consumer instead of the person making the product. It's weird. And to me, it's just weird business practice. I mean, I'm not saying obviously you can't move prices up or this or that, but if like you're doing really good and people are buying your stuff, like just make your money. You know, I mean, if over time, you know, like I said, I could see, you know, I just feel like eventually your normal people, it's going to push them away. But a lot of us obviously, you know, have a hard time not buying stuff. And look, the other thing also, and again, it's a very complex discussion because there's a lot of different factors involved. I mean, ultimately, we are responsible for our own actions. Nobody forces us to buy anything. We need to be held accountable and responsible for what we do. You have to know your budget. Don't spend beyond your means, et cetera, et cetera. However, I can't dismiss marketing tactics, influence, you know, stuff like that. I can't put blame on it, but I can't dismiss it. And just like with people, there's some of you guys out there, literally some of you guys in the chat, like are very strong-willed people. You know what I mean? Like Mrs. Hive. She is responsible. She's one of the most responsible people I know. Like she won't spend money if she doesn't have it or etc. Me, I'll make sure my rent's paid. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been really good for a few months now, like a good few months. Like I've stayed away from stuff, not gone to certain websites. I've stayed off whatnot, you know. But because I can be easily sucked into like FOMO, you know, and stuff like that. So, but I do agree that, yeah, Raccoon, if we don't buy this stuff, and look, and that's why I always say too, that's the great thing about capitalism. It's the great thing about the free market. Like vote with your wallet. Because imagine if we all just, this wave hit us, and it might hit us soon, man. Maybe the prices will get too much eventually or something, or maybe like the product won't be as good or whatever. And just a huge wave of us will start buying stuff from these other companies or whatever. And Lego's going to be like, whoa, you know? So it's definitely stuff to mull over for sure. And it's definitely a discussion I want to have more with people about stuff. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's a very complex argument, or I mean, not argument, but just discussion or debate. Never too old for Lego. What is going on? Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Hope you're doing well. Justin says Dumbo, Eeyore. Oh, right. It won't be my first. I've definitely got a small handful of other ones, but if I can afford it, I would get Eeyore because Eeyore is the best, man. it's just so crazy how Eeyore, the most depressed character, on the show, is like the most loved. You know what I mean? Because Eeyore never does anything malicious or nothing like that. Never has a malicious bone.
Yeah.
But it just Eeyore's just sad and has just a depressing outlook on stuff. You know?
Have you ever heard of the celebration that they have in Austin, Texas? I lived in Austin, Texas for 6 years. They have a celebration every year, and it's right around 420, but it's right around it's Eeyore's birthday. And it's a legit, like, an all-day celebration with food vendors. There's games, there's stuff, and it's just all centered around Eeyore's birthday. And they have this statue of Eeyore that they just parade around the whole park every year. Cool. And it started off kind of like as a stoner kind of thing, but it's evolved from that and become way bigger.
Well, and growing up, like, especially when I was younger, like, I learned from Eeyore that it's okay to be sad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a natural emotion that you can have, but that some people just, they are how they are sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's okay. It doesn't mean like you can't try to be, make yourself better or this or that, but it's okay, like if you have these feelings, or your certain outlooks on, like, some people are just really, really happy, they're just naturally just, more like bubbly type people. Anyways, but yeah, Eeyore, Multigasm Geek says Dumbo. I know Dumbo is definitely a popular one. Sorry, I'm going through the comments here. Oh gosh. MLW 261. I gotta think of a good name. I'm sorry. I gotta think of a good like nickname or something. That's too much. I'm just gonna call you 261. We'll call you 261. Say, hey, fellow Lightfalls, got a question for you. The Lego Avatar: The Last Airbender sets from 2006. How hard are they to get? Very hard. I mean, well, I don't say very hard, but they're not cheap, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure somebody might have answered you, hopefully, in the chat already. But I know they're not cheap. Don't blame the consumer. I just used the demand tariffs will affect the Lego prices. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm interested to see what a lot of the. I don't want to speak on anything yet, obviously, and clearly we don't want to get into a certain debates on this show. But yeah, I am interested to see what kind of stuff is going to come out of all that. It could go in a lot of different directions, but we'll see. Won't Chinese and Mexico tariffs? Oh yeah. So yeah. Again, about the tariffs. Yeah. Can I get the Winnie the Pooh with the shotgun? I technically might have. Well, no, I sold my Winnie the Pooh a long time ago. The only one I have left actually is Eeyore, because Eeyore is just fantastic. Pink Wheels. Good morning. I'm not a wizard, so I'm late. You are here exactly when you're supposed to be.
Right on time.
All right. Let's see here. What did we have coming next? So we got into the news. Got into the contest. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Just checking out the comments. All right. We will be doing the member giveaway here in just a few. I thought we'd go ahead. Oh, come on, man. Sorry, my computer's acting a little slow. I guess it's because I've got like 15 tabs open right now.
Yeah, it might be it.
Yeah, that might be it. So one of the things we wanted to discuss and highlight was Black History Month. I had mentioned earlier about the, I guess you'd say it was like a contest, Brick Babe?
Oh, no, it's not a contest. It's just a challenge. Just brick. Yeah, just brick.
Black just like one of the the hashtag challenges, right? Yeah. So definitely go and check that out as well. But yeah, there's a creator, an artist. He's pretty famous, but I like to highlight his stuff when we talk about Black History Month because his work is absolutely amazing. And Brick Babe, do you know how to pronounce his name the right way? Because I always say it wrong.
It's Echo.
Echo.
Echo Nimako.
All right, cool.
He taught me. So that's from him.
Oh, okay. Right on. All right. So I'm going to share the page so we can look at some of his stuff. Because a lot of people haven't seen his stuff. And even people that have, like myself, I always just like to look at it again. Plus, he's got some really cool tattoos as well. I like a lot of this stuff. But let's see here. I'm also here. I'm going to put his link in the chat. So that way, if anybody does want to go over there and like look around or buy any of his stuff, they can do that. So this is one of my personal favorites right here. Well, we'll just go through the stuff in the front here. Dude. Nice. Well, something to be said about a lot of these pieces is they're big. They're not like little pieces. This is personally my favorite one. Dude, look, you guys gotta understand something. It isn't just because I myself, I'm also an artist, but
they're sculptures,
dude.
Yeah,
there's so many things to appreciate. It's not just okay. First of all, the idea. You know, you've got this child riding this flying turtle, and it's not even like a normal turtle. It's got like wings and like this tail and everything. Like it's absolutely gorgeous as an idea, but then to execute it into Lego form, I mean, look, you experienced mock builders out there already know this. Like just trying to execute an idea into Lego form, trying to figure out the techniques and stuff like isn't easy, but then to do it with such beauty, and look, I know a lot of people are all about studs and stuff, but I personally love snot techniques. Yeah, but it's just like I said, it's just amazing, crazy, dude. I know, because one of the great things about sculpting or building stuff, compared to drawing on paper or whatever, is because sculptures and all this type of work, they create their own shadows. So it's not like you're drawing shadows, you're creating what it is, and then it creates its own shadows and techniques and stuff like that. But yeah, some of these are new. I haven't seen these since the last time I looked on here, but look how big this is. It's like huge. Now obviously that's a child, but still, dude, that is insanely big for like how many pieces, right?
He says he has 4 studios in his home.
Dude. And look, this, and I don't know how to explain this the right way, but this is stuff that is worth a lot of money. Not, and look, I always give mad props to all the Lego designers that create these Lego sets and stuff, you know what I mean? And they should be paid very well. They're artists, and they come up with all this stuff that makes Lego a lot of money. The reason I always talk about how overpriced stuff is because they're mass production, mass produced on like factory floors and stuff from plastic. But this guy is taking something and spending a lot of time and one build. This isn't mass produced. This is one build. This is something you commission, or he designs and puts in a studio or something. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, yes, I would pay this guy a lot of money to commission a Lego something, to build. These things are just so amazing to look at, man.
I asked him where he got his bricks from, and he said he gets some from Lego. He said, but he gets a lot from Bricklink. I was like, you're on Bricklink? He's like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously everybody's clearly noticed, like it's just black pieces, which in itself is
that's so much harder to do with just one color,
right? I know a lot of people might
shadows and stuff,
right? And I'm sure a lot of people think it's easier, because you're only using one color, but it's really not, because you don't get to do this in green, so it highlights this or that. Like it's incredible to see these details, and like I said, just all like black bricks. These ones are pretty interesting too, because imagine if you started collecting like these and like you put them on your shelf, you know. Yeah, dude. I didn't even notice at first, like the scorpion was in here.
And he says he uses non-conventional building techniques, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was gonna say graffiti. I've never seen graffiti done in Lego. Dude, wow. I mean, and like I said, not just an art lover, but being a graffiti lover as well, dude. That's just amazing to see. Holy cow. What's that all about? Is that like a Photoshop thing, or is that like really out there? Because it feels like that would be like really massive. Wow.
Those are gorgeous.
I know.
It's the detail. Oh my gosh, there's so much detail.
I know. Dude. Even just making this leaf like looks so wonderful. Wow, this is kind of almost a little similar. I mean, it's not, but it's kind of similar to this my sea serpent idea. I mean, the only reason I say it's kind of similar is just because of the eel-like body, but yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Well, this is a lot greater, believe me. Oh wow, that's pretty rad.
It is. That's right. We're getting a Nike collab from Lego this year.
Yeah, I'm very curious about what they're going to be doing with that. Oh wow, dude, man, that's a big owl.
That's the one he did for Miles right there. Miles Turner.
Oh wow.
That is supposed to be Miles Turner, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, because we were just talking about Miles and his cosplay and stuff, and yeah, I mean, dude, it's so wild, man. Like he makes a pretty intimidating Vader, because he's so tall.
It's life size. Yeah, I think it's like 7 feet or something like that. It's
yeah.
Still, oh my gosh, this cat. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yeah. So like I said, I can't remember what he actually had in the shop. Oh, wow. Okay. Wall-mounted art.
Wow. Oh, dope. That's cool.
Holy crap in a hat. I mean, but why is this one so much? It's like it's cheaper than these two, man.
Yeah.
Well, it is dope. There ain't no doubt about that. So, yeah, like I said, definitely really cool stuff. I apologize, and I will get some more together as the month goes on. I wanted to highlight some other Black creators that have done amazing.
Month.
I know, including you and Mo. It's your guys' mosaics that you've done and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, it never ceases to amaze me how creative people can be designing like mocks, man. Like stuff like what he does, is just kind of on a different level. I mean, designing any mock is definitely difficult. I've been learning that over time, trying to do my own. But when you can do like these crazy, builds with all these different details and different curves and everything else, you're so funny, Brick Babe.
I'm sorry, she's rude. Today she's so clingy. Maybe she knows I don't feel well. She just won't.
That's possible. I mean, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going through the chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. To make organic shapes in Lego is so hard. Yeah. That's why when it comes to the sets, I like almost really like all the droids and stuff like that they do, like the buildable droids and stuff. But I just never care for like any of the organic builds, like Yodas or Grogu's or anything like that. I mean, they're done as good as I guess they can be done in Lego, but I don't know. It's just my own taste. I don't like that. It's like the buildable animals. You know what I mean? Like some people like the buildable animals. And I'm like, nah, give me a mold. I'd rather just have a mold, you know.
Like when they can mold a chicken instead of a brick built chicken, it actually like the brick built chicken is nowhere near to scale.
Well, I mean, and they look, and despite what I just said, Lego, in my opinion, they do make some really good animals sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes
like
even like some smaller ones, like the creator. What?
Like the tiger.
Well, the tiger was
you like the tiger for another reason.
Well, the tiger was the only one privileged enough to have a butthole. I mean, so they haven't done that with anything else, as far as I know.
Should have done that with everyone.
Let's see. Says I love this artist. I show his work to my intro to humanities classes. Yeah, it's amazing stuff to make. I just read that. I'm sorry. Not to mention use all the black pieces. Definitely difficult. It's like he drew up the storyboard for Dreams. Yeah, I mean, it almost looks like, and I can say this again from my own art sometimes. It almost looks like some of the stuff he creates is out of his own dreams. Like he just had a dream of like flying on this turtle or something. You know what I mean? I remember for a long time. I don't know, maybe it's because I've gotten older and my memory isn't as good. But for a long time, some people would keep a journal and write stuff down, like about their dreams. And I would do that occasionally. But a lot of times I'd have like a little sketch pad next to my bed. And I'd wake up and like sketch something really fast before I forgot about it. I've actually made a few drawings, like more completed from those sketches. But I see Macro says, I was lucky enough to see his work in person at a local museum. So close you could touch it. Wow. I would love to see a lot of that stuff up in person. You know what I mean? Because again, some of that stuff is big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like very big.
Yeah. I'm surprised Lego hasn't approached him to make an idea set. I mean, it's possible. Maybe they have. Look, I do not know the guy, or about, anything besides his artwork, but he could be. Look, there are some artists that won't do stuff like that.
Well, because they're totally going to nerf him.
Well, there's that, because look, and this isn't, I'm not speaking ill of any artist that would do something like this, okay? Because everybody has different reasons for doing different things. And because I generally don't like the term selling out. I can see if you change who you are, maybe that could be deemed as selling out. But look, if you've got a family to feed or something like that, yeah, sorry, I'll commercialize something. You know what I mean? Like, but he might be in that he might just be like, no, because I know what I make isn't going to be the same thing as what you do. It's going to twist my art into something different. And this is my art. My this is like my baby.
That's what he said.
And they would never be able to afford him.
Well, again, go ahead, Brick Babe. You've actually talked to him.
Well, he's we talk often. He's so amazing. He's an ambassador of play, not like land, but now they're ambassadors of play.
Mm-hmm.
He's what, Canadian, Nigerian, or Canadian, Cameroon, something like that. That's his ethnicity. But I think he's based in LA. But he did something in London. He did a display for Lego, and then he's done some stuff for the Lego house. But his thing is he's not a Lego builder. Remember, we talked about this, Hive. Mm-hmm. He's not a Lego builder. He's an artist. And he said he's not always going to use Lego mediums. He's starting to get into steel and other things. So his thing is, I'm not a Lego builder. And he does not use typical Lego techniques. So he may be drilling or gluing, whereas other artists are trying to manipulate the pieces to get, that right fit. Right. He's not doing that. He's gluing, and like he said, it's a sculpture. It just happens to be Lego. But I think that's why. But yeah, he said he has no interest in that. And in the money. He said he's what's the word? Gallery artist.
Yeah, I've a lot of people told me to do that with a lot of my art because I have a pretty extensive portfolio. I'm just not an artist that just does it all the time. You know what I mean? Like I do stuff and then I stop for a little while and then I go back to it. But yeah, that's a lot of artists will do something like that. Or but that's a really good explanation of of him, you know what I mean, as far as how that goes, because like you said, like he said, he's an artist. It's not like I'm not a Lego builder that's building art. I'm an artist using Lego pieces.
Yeah.
And like you said, he's going to be moving to different mediums and stuff like that, which I can totally understand. And on that being said, there's some stuff that a lot of artists do with steel, wood, copper, just all kinds of random stuff, man. And the things that they create is absolutely phenomenal.
He shared it in a live. So I think if you go back to his page, you'll be able to see. I was in that live and he shared a lot of this information in that live as well.
On his page?
He shared it in that live because he was asked, why don't we see you at Lego conventions? Why don't we see you in the community? And that's when he said, like you said, I'm an artist who happens to use Lego and I'm not a Lego artist. He was like, I do sculptures and stuff. He wasn't putting Lego artists down at all, so I don't want that to come out. But he was saying
right.
He was just art before he was a Lego.
Well, I was looking on here and I don't trying to find something live, but I don't see anything.
On YouTube, Instagram.
Oh, that's why I'm on his website.
Oh. Sorry.
Just
if you're on Instagram.
Anytime anyone mentions it, you immediately go to Instagram. But no, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm not on Instagram right now, but definitely go on to Instagram and follow him there. That would be super duper. I'm sure, like I said, he has a lot of cool stuff like lives on there that you could watch. Let's see here. Hoarder 66 in the house. What is going on, my friend? How are you doing? It says I'm mocking a Lego store and added that Marvel corner store to it. And when I removed all the time extras to make it non-Marvel, it became a black blob. I have been busy trying to add colors because I couldn't get it to look right. Huh?
You made the Lego store black?
Yeah, I'm trying. No, I think he's talking about the Marvel kit that Marvel set just came out. I think maybe the Marvel. It had the corner store piece on there.
Yeah,
but I don't know what he exactly means by trying to. Yeah, I'm not sure because like I figured first of all it had a bunch of stickers on it anyways, but second I didn't think it was a. It was. I don't think the set was black. I don't think it was like a bunch of black pieces or anything like that. So, anyways, yeah, Macro. I was watching a stream last night. I was watching a bunch of streams last night, lurking around. Then I passed out at some point. I can't remember what time it was. Miley, what's going on? Says good morning or good afternoon if you're on the other side of the pond. I know, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and before we continue on to anything else, go ahead and do some of the segments that we have. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Minifig Mug Monday.
3 weeks.
What'd you say?
It's 3 weeks, so it's
yeah.
Kick back.
Yeah, they're a little bit longer. So, but they're still under 3 minutes, so that's a good thing. But the celebration one definitely was a longer one, but the celebrations always go by a little bit faster. But yeah, and also before I do it, if you do have a picture of a minifig and a mug or coffee mug or any kind of mug, definitely put it on Instagram and put hashtag minifig mug Monday and tag
hashtag whip Wednesday on it.
Anyways, we get a lot of cool pictures with a lot of cool mugs and stuff like that. So here we go. Whoa.
That was me. Sorry.
Sorry. Yes, whole lot of mugs. They are great. Hold on a second here.
A lot of mugs,
I
a lot of
just
love.
saw your message. You're good. You know, don't worry about it. So yeah, if you gotta go, you're fine. So like I said, don't sweat it. Let's see here. I said hi to Muttley. Oh, you were talking about, okay, the store is black and dark red with huge ice machine making up half the wall. I removed all that and it ended up being all black, which is hard to make look good when right next to a white and yellow Lego. Yeah, so that I could see, but yeah, I guess you have to swap out some of them bricks. Papa Trip, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. So I just checked a message that I had gotten from Macro. And he sent me something that was done by the artist we were just talking about, Echo. So I wanted to show you what Macro actually saw in person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Dude, check out. It's like a dragon type snake thing, but like with a built like a city on it.
I saw him setting it up for the Lego house.
Dude.
He had a whole crew with him setting it up. He has assistants.
Sheesh.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I know.
If you have assistants, you be making good money.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's
man.
badass.
That's so crazy, dude. Like I didn't realize. So it's basically it's like two snakes and they connect in the middle. Okay. Yeah, dude. Freaking crazy, man. It just, like I said, it just blows my mind.
Insane.
The amount of like detail and stuff that they can put into those things. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next segment. Man, I'm so cold. Celebrations. Let's get into celebrations. We got a whole bunch of birthdays and stuff to celebrate, everybody. Here we go.
And can I step in real quick? I was going to do one live last weekend because it was my wife's birthday on Sunday. So happy belated birthday to my wife.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
I was going to do it live, but then we didn't have a show. So but yeah. So.
Awesome. Yeah, a whole lot of birthdays. And like I said, if we might have missed yours by accident or something, or if you just maybe forgot to tell us or anything like that, and it doesn't have to be birthdays. We always mention anything that you're celebrating. It could be somebody else's birthday. It could be a promotion at a job. It can be I lost my wallet and found it. I'm celebrating. Yeah, anything of that nature. Definitely let us know, and we will highlight it for you. All right, we do have another segment. Actually, we get two more, but let's go ahead and do Saturday morning builds. Raccoon says my cat's graduated college. Hey, I mean,
that's important.
That's impressive. Most of my friends did not graduate, so you know what I mean. What did the cat major in? I mean, where is the cat going with his or her life? Anyways, yes, anything is good if you want to celebrate it. So, All right, let's go ahead and do our last segment of the morning, and that is a Whip Wednesday work in progress. If you have any type of mock you're doing or any type of build or something like that, yeah, and you would like to look, I thought it was a very awesome idea about work in progress Whip Wednesday because, I always mention about we always see the finished product, but for a lot of us, especially if we're learning mock building or if you're already an experienced mock builder and you're just curious about people's techniques, it's just cool to see some behind the scenes stuff, like, hey, what's under there? Or how did you get that piece to go together? I would love to have seen a Whip Wednesday for that last build we saw from Echo because I was just curious what exactly he did for the middle of that bridge was the Technic pins good and strong enough to hold up that center piece that was in there? I would just love to have seen exactly how. I would like to see all of it.
Yeah.
But just that part in particular, I definitely would have liked to have seen. So yeah, Whip Wednesday, definitely cool idea. And if you do have a mock you're building and you would like to show off some of the techniques involved, definitely send it to drewdawg, and we will highlight it. So here's what we got this week. Awesome. Also, the music is just absolutely wonderful. I love it. So here we go. I was just thinking about while I was watching that Whip Wednesday that I sang the Barney song this morning. It's so weird. It's so random.
Get it, you.
I can only assume somebody clipped it, and it'll be all over the internet pretty soon. Biomechanical engineering. I was trying to make sure I said that right, dude. I love cats so much, man. Like I posted. I've always been like, some people are like, "Oh, you're a dog person or a cat person?" I was like, I'm both. I love dogs and cats. I love them for different reasons. Dogs and cats are two totally different pets, friends, or fur babies. But I posted this thing on Instagram on my stories yesterday. It said someone called a vet. This cat is sick, and it's got this cat skateboarding in a pool, man, like just like grinding, like tail slide. So great, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. I always tell people, like, I don't even if I don't like you, if I see a picture of you with a dog or a cat or something, I'm gonna like it. I can't not like a picture with a dog and a cat in it, dude. So anyways, that was Whip Wednesday. Definitely thank you to everybody that contributes to that. We always appreciate all the stuff that people do for the show, any contributions you make, not just for the show or anything like that, but the involvement and just the opportunity to see stuff, because there's a lot of us out there that do a lot of different things, a lot of mocks, a lot of builds, and it's just hard to see all of them. So it really helps sometimes when people will send us stuff and we don't miss it. So anyways, hopefully my heater is not too noisy for everybody, but I had to turn it on. I'm freezing.
I don't even hear it.
I don't hear it at all.
All right, that's good. Usually people don't hear much of anything over my voice. So that's, I should have not been surprised. Also, real quick, I know you showed me a picture, but I'm looking back there, LegoLongoria, at your mock, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I know you can't really move it, but I'm going to like make you big here.
Oh,
oh, look at it.
Yeah, lights to it too.
You just did such a good job with the perspective.
I can move it a little bit too.
Or the perspective of it. That's what I was.
Be careful, Andrew.
Drop it.
Yeah, be careful,
dude.
I've been moving it around,
dude. I love it, man. I don't know. It's not just the ship, or like mountain part. It just, even like around it, you just gave it a good feel like that. Like I said, the perspective of it being big, but it's still kind of small at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Good stuff.
And I even added the lights back here. Remember in the movie? I don't know if you remember the movie, the whole part where they're talking to the ship and stuff, and they have the little.
No way.
So I made like a screen, and I have stadium lights back here that are like.
Nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
that was That was one of Spielberg's like earliest movies too, man. We were was it the other night? A lot of us, we were talking about movies, I think. Were we talking about movies? I could have sworn we were talking about movies the other night, but I don't know, for some reason sometimes at the end of Fury at Furies, like the Fury's over with and we just like talk about like one night, man, Brick came on there and and he was in the chat. We started talking about food for an hour.
Oh yeah.
Our different types of food and our favorite foods and stuff. Maybe it was music we were talking about. I can't remember what we were talking about the other night, but it's such a great conversation. I was really enjoying all the different things that we were bringing up. So yes, I think we should go ahead and do the member giveaway. Get that out of the way before it gets too late. So I'm going to put myself on the Jumbotron, show everybody again. Maybe if they're new in here, the chat, they just walked in, they're not sure. This is going to be what we're going to give away for the members. Also, the when we did the 2 subscriber giveaways a few weeks ago, I apologize. I have not sent those out yet, but they are packaged and ready to go. So they will be sent out very, very soon. But yes, as always, a token of appreciation for our members, I like to try and give away a set every month. I do give away other random stuff as well here and there, even to subscribers as well, because I appreciate all of you, but I can only give away so much stuff at once because even though I got some help for a while, somebody, a lot of I talked about, I had an anonymous donor like send me a bunch of sets and like the bricks, or not bricks and minifigs, the build a minifig figs to give away to all of you. But I still have to pay for the shipping, so it can add up, especially right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Let me actually, you know what? I'm going to reshare the screen so I can put the music on. So give me 1 second here. Your cat definitely is wanting to be on the show today. I will say that.
I'm about to pass out, and this cat just won't stop. She's never like this. She has never done this.
I was like, it might just be, wants to be a co-host. That's I understand. All right, here we go. We got this added up. It is going to be the first pick. Sometimes we do last person standing, but that's not this one. It is going to be the first person that picks. So, as always, we appreciate you, members. Good luck. Here we go. Vladimir. Congratulations. Let me make sure I write down your name so I can remember who won. Yes, congratulations. Appreciate you very much. Please reach out to me and let me know where to send it.
Good
and
set,
you are also a new winner. Clearly it's not like the game is rigged or anything, but I like
it's rigged.
But there have been times when someone has won more than once. So I always like to see when someone that has never won, they get a chance to win as well. So but yes, congratulations. Again, appreciate you very much. And everybody, just so you guys know, Brickbabe just wasn't feeling too good, so she was mentioning, she sent us a message saying she was probably going to go ahead.
Yeah.
So I didn't want anybody to worry about her. She's okay, but if you're not, like, I mentioned a lot that we have some differences, but we also have a lot of similarities and things that we have as far as health issues and stuff goes. And I can tell you, one of the things that we have in common is because of diabetes and stuff, like we get like sick a lot.
Yep.
And you guys, well, it's not like you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because even if you don't have the same problems we have, I'm sure everybody has probably had at least one time in their life where they literally did not feel good. They felt maybe nauseous or whatever, but you're like trying to do something. Maybe you're at work or whatever the case may be. And even if you can pull it off, it's still extremely uncomfortable and difficult to deal with. I've been dealing with it kind of more and more recently. So I don't. I don't know what kind of roller coaster ride that's going to entail for me eventually, but regardless, but I didn't want anybody to worry, So, all right. Again, congratulations, Vladimir, for winning the member giveaway. I will send that out as soon as possible, but I do need you to reach out to me, like I said, and let me know where to send it. So another thing that I wanted to kind of go over and highlight a little bit today was apparently it was the 1st, and that means on the 1st, there's a lot of new Lego releases. What did the alternate candidate say? Keep those sugar numbers in check, peeps. Yeah. I don't necessarily like to preach on the show or anything, but I can tell you guys, man, be careful about how much sugar you consume. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, have like type or have type 1 diabetes. And that's more of a thing that you're born with immediately, you know what I mean? That you grow up having and stuff. A lot of us though have like type 2, like me, where I'm not saying you wouldn't have gotten it because it definitely can be hereditary, but it was more caused on by my dieting and just lack of exercise,
right?
Crap like that. On Pure Ant Fury, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, one of the things I ranted about was sugar, and how it's just how prevalent it is in our food nowadays, and not even like just candy. I'm talking about like everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And a lot of people don't know this because for some reason, even though it's taught, it's not really emphasized, whether it's in schools or media or anything else. Just how addictive sugar is, and just how much like we go over how much we should be actually consuming. And again, I don't like to preach on this show or anything like that, man. And people can obviously do what they want. I just think a lot of people aren't necessarily informed of just how bad it is or just how much is in our food. And it's created a lot of problems with health, diabetes being one of them, man. So like Honorary Candidate said, you might not understand like what he means by keep your sugars down. Because a lot like a diabetic has like we test our blood sugar and like it gives us a number, So for all you normal people who don't have diabetes, if you checked your blood sugar, your sugar levels would probably be around like between 80 or so, just in that general range. Me, as soon as I just go eat some breakfast, jumps up to like 250 easy. And the thing that sucks about it is it spikes up super fast, right? But it takes a while for it to get back down. Whereas like type 1, generally there's drops really fast, and they actually have to have some sugar, like drink a glass of orange juice or something like that to kind of bring it back up. But regardless, try and stay as healthy as possible, everybody, and drink some water. Water is important. Type 1, yeah, diagnosed 8. It's dangerous, man. I can't tell you how many times I've almost been in a coma because I've had my sugar go so high that when I went to the doctor, they couldn't even read it because it was off the charts. And I got stubborn because the last time it was really bad, I was at work, and I don't know, for whatever reason, this is when I worked at a college campus, like college campus apartments. And for whatever reason, man, I just was hitting all these snack machines they had all over the place. And my sugar got so high, I started getting really lethargic. And my boss thought I was drunk.
Oh, dang.
Because I was like swaying around and stuff. Mm-hmm. So he realized I wasn't drunk and that it was a health issue. So he like brought me to like the guest apartment and then had me lay down on the couch. And then he called Mrs. Hive to come get me. So she took me to the hospital. And again, it was like off the charts. They couldn't read it. So yeah, they put me up in a bed, strap all these IVs and stuff in me or whatever. And like, I had to just stay there. But after like, I don't know, 8 hours, I couldn't do it anymore, man. I was like, you guys got to take this stuff out of me. I got to go. so I had to like sign this waiver so they can let me leave and everything. It's crazy, man. But look, it's always because I never took care of myself. That's the biggest thing, So anyways, moving on. New sets from Lego. Boy, oh boy, does Lego have a lot of new sets. I don't know which one is definitely came out on the first, but I figured we kind of scroll down here and look at a lot of the new stuff. I know this was definitely one of them. Boy, everybody loves their Twilight house. Look, I am happy though it wasn't a dollhouse style.
Yes.
I will say, even though it's not a dollhouse style, and I'm not
looks like Friends to me.
And look, I'm not crapping on this. Okay, but it's, you know, it doesn't look super complex as far as like the build goes necessarily. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong about that. But anyways, it is a nice set. I do like it. I'm just not a fan of Twilight. You know something I didn't realize about this that a friend of mine told me that deals in art. I didn't realize there was like multiples of the sunflower thing, man. The actual painting. There's like 5 or 6 of them or something like that.
What do you mean, like real ones or?
Yeah. Like he painted like multiple sunflower paintings.
Oh, gotcha.
And look, I am a really good artist at a lot of different stuff, but I am not smart with art. Like I didn't pass my art classes and stuff because I can never remember all the definitions of things or whatever, or just whatever. So again, my art dealer friend had told me another great thing about these paintings, or maybe this one in particular he was talking about, was he painted the whole thing, I think, obviously except for maybe the green or whatever, but like which only like 3 shades of yellow.
Oh, okay.
Again, which is impressive, you know, in the art world and stuff like that. So it was pretty neat, man, finding out some interesting facts about that. That's, you know, it's one another reason why I love all my different friends, man, you know, just from different backgrounds, give me different information and stuff like that. So, you know, something I was trying to find the other day, because I was watching Drewbrickz review about this, and obviously the price came up, and he had mentioned about the podcast thing that you would listen to, which, you know, they show her on here.
Oh yeah,
right
listening
here
to something, right?
Yeah. And he was talking about how, like, you know, whether or not this is factual or not, but how like it could affect the price. Like maybe it was more expensive because of that podcast thing. I think also, I'm sure whatever kind of deal they got going on with Van Gogh, maybe that's an IP that they had to pay for or something like that. Because just like with all the mosaics, don't get me wrong, it's not about them not being cool, but it's just like all these pieces are small pieces for the most part. You know what I mean? There's no new molds, no, like, except for the Van Gogh or the, you know, that one printed part, as far as I know. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not a good price to piece or piece to price ratio per se. So I don't know. Hey, I didn't know we had a gift. What's this gift with purchase right here?
Yeah, it's like a little flower stem, something or other.
Oh, you can buy that for $5 right now.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, because it's yeah. I think I have seen somebody said that.
Yeah, I've seen them in Target actually.
Right. Yeah, that's cool though.
I think they should have picked a different painting. I wouldn't have gone with that one.
Well, that's something I was saying the other day. You know,
like, I really think so. Like that, I don't know. Not that it's boring, but I mean, he had so much other great ones that they could have picked from.
Well, and
they've already done Starry Night.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So my friend, he messaged me to give me some facts and stuff, but also, and he was being very pleasant. It wasn't like he was being mean about it, because the other night I was talking about how, like, while like art is subjective, you know,
right.
Like one person likes, another person's going to hate or whatever. It could, you know, so while can I appreciate, you know, some sunflowers? Yeah. But I'm more impressed with hyper realism artwork. I'm more impressed with like technical graffiti type artwork. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to dismiss the painting. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, for me, if I'm gonna pay $200 for something, like, you know, or whatever, and this is a Lego set, because clearly you can buy a print for way cheaper. My own thing is, there's different artwork that I would rather see. You know what I mean? But you know, it's obviously a famous painting.
Even a different artist, Dali. They haven't done Salvador Dali yet, have they?
That would be a great one, right? Yeah. I would love to see some Dali, dude. I didn't even know they wouldn't touch it. I'd love to see some H.R. Giger in Lego. Also, Oh gosh, it just slipped my mind too. Oh, what's the painting? I don't know who did it. My art dealer friend would probably tell me later. But the painting of the person with the top hat that's got the apple in front of their face.
Oh,
that's a really cool painting.
Yeah, that's a known one too. Yeah.
I bet if we asked the chat, we could sit here and talk about all kinds of different paintings we'd rather see in Lego. But
I mean, I went to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, and I mean, there's, like I said, there's so many other ones that they could have picked. You know, there's just, I don't know, that would have been way better.
Yeah,
and it just seems like they're concentrating on just one artist. I mean, we already did get the Starry Night. Let's show some other artists some love. I think.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a little bit, obviously, but yeah, I get what you're saying. There's so many artists out there and so much art. I don't feel like there's time to do more than one painting by one artist. You know what I mean? But and also definitely they did a great job as far as the matching it up and the techniques and stuff. So yeah, good stuff.
It's great.
I love this bamboo thing. It's so great. Dude, I'm having a hard time right now with this being $35, dude.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't care if it's Looney Tunes. I don't care if it's Tweety Bird.
I will say the piece count does match, though, the price.
Dude, look at this, man. Like, $35. All right. Well, like I said, I don't want to get into the price too much, but it just sometimes I'm just so astounded, man. I'm in shock. It's like looking at, like a deer looking in headlights or something. We talked about this one. I know a lot of people are pretty happy, but what the heck is this? Love bears.
The heck?
What's all this lovey-dovey stuff, man? I'm just kidding. I mean, all right, right on. Dude, look at this. Is $15 for two of these dudes, and then you've got $35 for Tweety Bird. Man, that's so.
I think
wrong.
Tweety Bird is way bigger, though.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they made another typewriter, and you got paper. Oh, so you can switch the. I'm assuming, yeah, there's stickers, but why are there flowers coming out of the typewriter, though?
I still think Lego's pushing out their core base.
They're really pushing flowers and race cars, aren't they? Look at the typewriters all flowery. Oh, look at it changes. Dude, that's some 80s stuff right there.
They love their butterflies, too, man.
Yeah, they're all about some butterflies.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is cool, dude. What a neat little contraption. I like that. Very good. Very good. I mean, I'm not buying it, but very good. What else they got going on here? Let me see all that stuff. I think we already looked at Lucky Cat before. Lucky Cat, man, $30. That better be a big fat cat. Man, that's a pretty dragon, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Isn't it like $100 set or $60 set?
60.
Huh.
Oh wow, dude! I almost want to buy this though, man. If it goes on sale and I can afford it, I want to buy it. I'd love to put something like that, like out in the water in my city.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, like a Loch Ness monster,
right? Totally. Yeah, and we've seen all this stuff. Sonic. I think we looked at this guy before too. That's a weird tree. Interesting.
Already pushing Easter.
Dude, I like that. I like that tree though, man. That's good stuff. Oh shoot, I just lost track of time, man. Well, that's all Lego sets we're gonna look at today. All right. Let me check the chat here real quick. Over 32 years, I experienced both highs too high to read, and lows too low to read. Yeah, that's dangerous, man. It's definitely dangerous. Let's see. Dolly would be fired. Right. dude. And yeah, look, if I could have, like, again, I always say this, like I need to disclaim it, but yeah, if I could afford it, if they did a dolly or a dolly painting, like I would probably want to buy that, dude. Because it would probably look really good. Why wasn't the gift of purchase a gift? A gift? Is that gift Bix? Gift box with an ear in it?
Oh, for Van Gogh.
Oh,
Remember when he cut his ear off? Even that painting would have been better, like him with his bandage on his ear.
Mm-hmm.
The self-portrait of him.
Right. I was mentioning the other night that I was reading something a little bit about Mona Lisa, and the reason that the Mona Lisa got so famous was because of the theft.
Right, because it got stolen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it got as famous as
if it had never been stolen, no one would have given a poop about it.
Yeah, it's interesting. The piece count does not match the price. No response. I know, dude. It's just like it's at this point when I say this, it's just like.
Yeah.
Crimson Toaster in the house. What's going on? Hey. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right. Well, we are getting approaching now the end of the show. So before we get to it, let me just go around the panel. Drewdawgs, you want to promote anything? You want to shout anything? You got any discrepancies you want to get out?
No, just get ready for a wedding.
Yeah, dude.
I know it's getting closer and closer. Next thing you know, you're gonna be
a married man.
Chained up.
We got a kid coming.
Man, we got some news, man. Some news.
Right? Hopefully not for a few years.
Yeah. I mean, look, when things just happen, they just happen. But I will say, like, Mrs. Hive and I, we took a different approach. Like, we were really, like, we didn't have a kid together. Like, I already had, my kid before we got together. But with everything else, like, we had a long distance relationship, so we did that for a year. And then once we knew, like, we still felt like we did, after seeing each other long distance, whatever, then the next step was moving in together. We did that for a long time, then the next step was we got married, and then the next step we bought a house. But it's important. And again, things happen, it's hard to do things when you're emotional about stuff, but like a lot of younger people, I always tell them, like, don't just jump into serious things without, like, taking your time, like, date a person for a while, get to know them. Don't just fall into, like, and I mean, I'm not saying because if you do, it won't work out or anything like that, but I just see a lot of things not work out because people didn't really get to know each other first. And then especially when you move in with somebody, you really get to know. You really get to know them. Anyways, Horse Success is a lot of art is only famous due to the tragic story behind it and artists themselves. I know that's the whole thing about, like, the starving artists, and a lot of artists don't even get famous until after they're dead and passed away. And yeah, I mean, art is weird like that. LegoLongoria, what about you, my friend? You want to promote anything? Shout out anything?
Nothing. Just come see me at Atlanta BrickCon next Saturday and Sunday. I'll be getting ready for that. I'm taking the last couple of days off of the week from work so that I can just hang out with fellow A-Falls there. So come see me. Come check me out.
Rock on. Definitely, like I said, make sure you guys are keeping tabs on Brick Babe. She just started doing some more stuff again. She's got Brown Sugar Bricks. She's got the Mama Mo show. So she does a lot of stuff. So definitely go over there and keep an eye on her. I don't know exactly what her schedule is like right now because, again, she's kind of dealing with a lot of stuff, not just health, but again, things in her house, getting stuff fixed, so definitely, though, go keep track of her. As far as me, I mean, obviously, Good Morning Brick World and Pure and Fury are the two solid things you'll always be able to find. Other stuff, like, I'm working on a lot of stuff right now as far as videos, and what I'm trying to do with Burn the Air. It's a totally different channel that I'm trying to work some stuff on. But I'm also doing a lot of things behind the scenes in real life that are taking time, I'm hunting down new jobs and stuff like that. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But when I can say certain things, to tell you guys, I will definitely tell you. I don't want to I really hate saying like, oh, I'm going to do this right now, and then I don't do it. So I try to keep things at least as vague as I can until I can tell you guys something more permanent. And as far as things that are going on in my personal life and all that, again, some things I'll eventually tell you guys. Other stuff, you know, it's hard because it's personal. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do the member outro. Again, we appreciate all of you. I appreciate you, the members. I appreciate not just monetary stuff, but I appreciate you guys being here, your time, you know, your insights. You make us laugh, you know, give us good facts about stuff, and always give us good opinions about what you think about things. So anyways, we are going to go ahead and do the member outro. Like I said, if you're new around here, if you are a member, I do a new member outro every week where I just have pictures and stuff like that. But I like to make sure I highlight all of the members' names as just one of the perks that I try and do for you guys. So that being said, we will see you guys next week on the next Good Morning Brick World. Peace out, everybody. Have a good week. Stay safe.